My name is Martin Kabutey Adjovu, and this is my story. My story takes you into making my career choices and the decisions I wanted to make. Being the first child of your parents can be very challenging. Yes, and especially in an African home, because in an African home, a perfect career for someone is to be a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, or even to own your own business. But in my situation, I wanted to be a journalist, and my parents were not for it. Growing up back in Ghana, I've always been advised to go for what I wanted to do. But nursing or being a doctor was not part of my deal, but my parents wanted me to be, and it was not what I wanted to be. So fast forward, I enrolled in college, and I had my first associate in human resource management. It was fun, but still I did not want to do that. My dad had made it clear to me that that was the only thing I could do, is to be in a business professional or be in a medical field, which was nothing I wanted to do. So after graduating with my associate degree, I moved back to Ghana to work in a bank, and it was fun and all, but I just did not like it. So I told my dad, "Hey Dad, I think I do not want to do this, and I wanted to make a career change." My dad was not for it. He just did not want to believe or wanted to agree to it. So I moved to the US when I was 17, and when I got here, he told me he has two options for me: either to be a nurse or be a doctor. I had no choice. I was really getting depressed and trying to figure out what I could actually do to make my dad believe being a journalist could make me as much money as being a doctor, but it all depended on me and how I was going to work in this field. So I was enrolled in Los Angeles City College studying nursing, and I still wasn't happy. Depression, I could say I went through that as well. So I spoke to one of my advisors and I told her, "Here, I want to change my course." And she told me, "Remember, you have your dad on your student account, so whatever changes you make, he would definitely know. You have to tell him." But I was like, I still need to do this for myself. So I did change my course. I didn't tell my dad, so he got an email telling him my program had been changed. He called me, I didn't answer. Text me, I didn't respond back to the next day. So when I called him, he just went off and just going, "Why did you change your course without telling me? I wanted you to do this." And as a parent, he was really frustrated, and I still was not interested in studying nursing. So I started enrolling in a communications program, and for my first semester, it was an amazing experience for me because it was something I loved to do, and I was doing it. But my dad still was not so neat about it. He just would not show no interest. So after my first year of studying communications, I actually became one of the honor students, getting the President's List Award and scholarship back in Texas Southern University. So at that point, my dad realized I was actually doing something for myself. So after a while, he started coming around and supporting me in everything I was doing. So by the time I was actually graduated from my undergrad, I was able to secure 7 honor cords, which made him so proud. I had a chance to intern with different radio stations and do more of TV and radio production. My dad was so excited about what I was doing, and he started coming around. So after all the arguments we've had and all those screaming and hollering, he now supports me in everything I do. This is my story.